Hey guys, now look, EFF have exposed look ETA to say ETA the look on navigating Mackenzie as well. They are doing something that it's uncalled for, and they shouldn't do it. That as clear as I can simplify it. It's uncalled for, and they shouldn't do it. All right. What is it that is uncalled for? There are okay. Also, EFF addressed the issue here. Donald Trump, he said that he's not gonna attend the G20 in South Africa. Well, to me, it didn't come as a shock. But let's start with the EFF exposing EDA and others. Economic Freedom Fighter EFF on the 12th of April released a statement. The Economic Freedom Fighter EFF condemns the disgraceful and treacherous visit by members of parliament from the Democratic Alliance DA, Patriotic Alliance PA, African Christian Democratic Party ACDP to the genocidal apartheid state Israel. This so-called fact-finding mission is nothing less than a betrayal to South African people, the Palestinian people, and all the oppressed people of the world. It is a shameful attempt to legitimize a regime that is currently engaged in one of the most brutal and well-documented genocide of the 21st century, ethnic cleansing of Palestinian in Gaza. That these MPs choose to meet with Israel President Isaac Watwat, a key political figure presiding over this mass slaughter, is a disgusting stain on South African democracy. Hey, let us make it clear that this visit was not innocent, nor was it private. These individuals traveled to a state, our democratic parliament, through a motion brought by EFF, has condemned and agreed to sever ties with. They travel with diplomatic passports as representative of South Africa to a country that our own government has taken to the International Court of Justice for genocide. This is not only morally reprehensible, but it's also, it is a potential compromise to our national security. Yeah, hey, EFF. But angitshela abo Gayton Mackenzie bona vele iphathi yabo ne DA bebayaphi vele. So they then give you the name of the people that travel to this country with using a diplomatic passport. They give us the name about what. You see, when it comes to DA has made it clear that they are anti-ANC. They've even said that openly that they will go as far as traveling to US, counterwork the policy, man. They are they are doing a countermeasure on the policy that the ANC has developed around foreign policy. Yes. So you can't therefore trust such people. So in this case, I fully concur with EFF. The visit is suspicious. I don't want to lie. The visit is very suspicious. But I would like us to start here. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people. Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge. To click the notification bell, it is free of charge. To share this video, it is free of charge. To watch this video until the end, it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads, it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contributing to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the Super Thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel. And you know what I'm saying? We'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, let's proceed here. And then there's very same EFF then spoke about the following. Spoke about Donald Trump, who said he's not going to attend the G20. A very interesting declaration. EFF says the economic freedom fighter, EFF, has taken note of a social media post by President of the United States of America, USA, Donald Trump, wherein he indicates his reservations regarding regarding attending the G20 summit in South Africa. In his usual delusional manner, Trump cites land confiscation, genocide in South Africa as his reason and attach it to his ridiculous claim a video from the commander-in-chief and president of EFF, Effjulius Malema, debating the land question in Parliament of South Africa. It is in a clear indication of a man who lost all senses and touch with reality. Donald Trump has decided to return to his disinformation campaign against South Africa to detract the public from the mess he has created globally with his uneducated reciprocal tariff system. Uneducated. In a post on his Truth social platform, Trump wrote that how could we be expected to go to South Africa for a very important G20 summit when the land confiscation and genocide is in the primary topic of the conversation? They are taking the land of white farmers, then killing them and their families. The media refuses to report on this. The United States has held back all contribution to South Africa. It is where we want to be for the G20? I don't think so. You see, Donald Trump, even Rob Haysoff have said it. Rob Haysoff is a white billionaire, has said it that there's no land grab in South Africa. You've got to be so delusional to believe this. You've got to be delusional. I don't know. You've got to be extremely delusional to believe whatever Trump is saying. You've got to be extremely delusional. But a sober human being cannot believe this. There's no way you can believe all of this. This does not make any sense. But again, let's proceed. EFF takes serious exception to Donald Trump's connection to his false claim of land confiscation and genocide against South Africa. South Africa families and the president of the EFF, especially since we know that Trump governs through social media. All right. So they are also saying, as the EFF, we would like to tell the tariff-wingling barbarian that he will be lucky to still be president of the US by the time the G20 summit occurs in South Africa, following his reckless and economic illiteracy, which has plunged the US into a recession and launched them into a trade war with China and Europe. The G20 summit in South Africa should be the list of Donald Trump's concerns, and he should focus on the allegation against him of manipulating the U.S. stock market by imposing tariff on numerous countries across the world, and then giving trading advice to his billionaire friends before pausing the tariff for 90 days. Trump essentially used the U.S. economy as a means to practice insider trading and defraud the American people of billions in their life savings and pensions. He himself has committed an economic genocide on the ordinary American people and the U.S. economy. As the EFF, we condemn Donald Trump for the havoc he has caused to the global economy, and view of his utterances against South Africa as part of premeditated strategy to impose sanction on our country and political leadership. It is a strategy of imperialism to frame a nation it intends to invade and destruct politically and economically as a nation that is violating human rights before making an intervention that disrupts that nation's prosperity for decades to come. We have seen this strategy in Iran, Afghanistan, Libya, Cuba, Venezuela, and many other nations today. Because South Africa and President of the EFF has correctly condemned the U.S. role in funding the genocide of Palestinian people by apartheid Israel, Trump has turned his attention to South Africa. It is no coincidence that he uses his images of the president of the EFF to make his claim, because the president of the EFF is at the forefront of demanding the return of the land to the African majority and has pursued this using constitutional means. I think the last part, because really we are at the end of the statement from EFF. EFF, they are not holding back. The EFF advises Donald Trump not to use South Africa as a reason to avoid facing global peers at the G20 summit in South Africa, since he has embarrassed himself and the United States of America with poor grasp of the tariff system. His non-attendance will be an opportunity for the leading nations of the world to consolidate an economic recovery plan that does not rely on the US dollar and he's welcome. But it is clear that he fears facing his counterpart following his humiliating tariff stand. This is EFF Buffett not holding back. A very interesting EFF. I thought to myself, you know what? I really have to read this. I honestly have to read this because, Donald Trump now, blatant lie, like pure deception, pure lies. Everybody can see it. Blatantly lying. And he doesn't even care for that man. Donald Trump doesn't care, guys. We can see that this man doesn't care. But again, the American people are going to deal with him as they are protesting. I feel for the people in America, though. I really feel for the people in America. But again, what's your take, Wayne? What are your thoughts and your opinion about everything that I've just shared? I will see you guys on the next episode. But until the next episode, good people, please take care.